Good afternoon, everybody. A very important matchup in the NFL takes place from Minnesota on Sunday when the 10-2 Minnesota Vikings host the 6-6 Atlanta Falcons. Now, Atlanta comes into this game tied atop the NFC South. Obviously, they're looking for that title, but if not, certainly the wild card is in play. Minnesota is still vying for the NFC North title. Don't think they're going to get it with Detroit, but like Atlanta, certainly the wild card is in play. Now, Minnesota comes into this game having won 5 straight. Atlanta has lost 3 in a row. But when you look at the Vikings, let's be honest, we don't fully trust them. They're winning. It's kind of like Kansas City, which is all good, but they're winning somewhat ugly. Let's look at some of their wins. This past weekend against Arizona, they won by a point. In Chicago, in overtime, by a field goal. Tennessee, they beat by 10, fine. Jacksonville, they won by 5. Indianapolis, they beat by 8. And then even before that, Green Bay by 2. The San Francisco 49ers by 6. Some of these teams they're beating, not very good, and they're barely beating them. Now, we appreciate, though, they're at least winning. Atlanta, we can't say the same thing. Kirk Cousins, 4 interceptions against the Chargers this past Sunday. It's not going to get it done. They still could have won that game. They lost by 4. Don't get me wrong. 2 weeks ago, they lost in New Orleans by a field goal. They are winning close. There's a lot of talent on this Falcons team. We appreciate on paper both Vikings offensively and defensively are a tad better. But again, the Vikings are winning a lot of close games. And the Falcons are in a lot of close games. That's enough for us to take the Falcons plus the points. Right now, it's sitting at 5.5. So our recommendation is to go with the Falcons 5.5. Atlanta has an over 500 record on the road this year. We appreciate Minnesota's been very good at home, but again, overall, we think this is going to be a close game. We could see the underdog winning straight up here with the Falcons, but if nothing else, we see this as a close game. Our recommendation, Atlanta Falcons plus 5.5 over the Minnesota Vikings.
If you like gambling content, be sure to like and subscribe. We'll be here with daily videos for you. Good luck, and may the odds always be in your favor.